The line of Wikileaks is that whatever happens has to be done with transparency. Well, we're interested in transparency in regard to Wikileaks. I guess that's the line that we have here, and indeed everything else. Let's look a little bit at Assange as a person. Notice this strange emotional complex that he seems to have. Again, bloodless, emotionless, frozen in many ways. What's his background? Well, according to the New York Times, Wikipedia, others, he lived the life of a nomad even before he became a computer hacker in the 1990s. He grew up with parents who were part of a touring theater company. Sounds a little bit like Molière, but always moving around, attending 37 schools during the time that he was growing up. And in particular, his mother, Assange's mother, had a second husband who was some kind of a dangerous brute. And we're told in Wikipedia that Assange grew up on the run from the father of his half-brother, who was a member of the Anne Hamilton Byrne cult of Melbourne, Australia. What was the Anne Hamilton Byrne cult? Well, again, according to the Wikipedia article on that, the Anne Hamilton Byrne cult, it was a cult which used LSD and a whole array of psychopharmaca on little children. In other words, systematic child abuse through psychopharmaceutical means. Children were administered LSD and other psychopharmaca. They were then left alone in a dark room. I think the emotional complexion that you see with Assange might be coherent with somebody who got LSD at an early age and was left alone in a dark room. Who knows? He should speak up on this issue if he wants to be transparent. Let's have some transparency if that's the goal in life, right? I think the goals are actually, there are other goals that might be more important than transparency. But in his case, he says it, so you want to live by it. He is a picaresque agent in that sense, constantly moving through the landscape. My question to him again, who pays you? He is the co-author, the researcher of something called Underground Tales of Hacking, that is Obsession and Madness. Now, interestingly, you can get that on the internet. I don't recommend it. I've started to look at it. It's called Underground Tales of Hacking, Obsession, and Madness. 400 to 500 page book, published in Australia in 1997, translated interestingly into Russian and into Chinese. But you can read it in the original English. In this, he appears in the guise of a character called Mendax. Mendax, just a Latin word meaning a liar. So his self-image is that of a liar. Interesting, if true.